Okay, so this is the work I'm going to be critiquing. This is this was our little house project at the beginning of the year. So starting out with the describe. So this piece features like a little small paper house with blue and yellow accents placed inside like a glass bowl. The house has been like kind of decorated. There are some little hints of like pink and blue mixed. There's kind of like brick patterns on the front and sides, and yellow windows on the front with a blue door. And then inside of the bowl, the house is placed on some multicolored stones. And then maybe like material used. The house looks like it's made kind of out of paper or cardstock. And then maybe colored pencils or markers were used to color in the house or for the detailing. And the bowl looks like it's made out of glass and stones for the bottom at the base. For analyzing, the composition, kind of the piece creates a feeling of kind of containment with the house being inside of the glass bowl. And then the stones kind of help add some like texture, and then they contrast with the smoothness of the glass. The color choices of the house is mainly like kind of cool blues, but then the bright yellow makes the house kind of pop and stand out. And then, analyzing the details of the house and like the brick patterns, it looks to be like very carefully drawn, kind of like evenly spaced out. And then I think that the glass bowl kind of amplifies the whole work and presentation and creates kind of reflections and like some depth, which makes it more interesting. Interpreting this piece, this work, or kind of like setup thing, maybe could show, like protecting like memories of like a childhood, something from your childhood, and the glass bowl kind of acts as like a barrier, maybe like protecting kind of the house or some of these emotions, and memories, and the emotional response that I feel kind of looking at this piece. It kind of feels very nostalgic to me, and again, like protected. This makes me think about kind of the relationship that I have now with kind of my childhood memories. And then lastly is evaluating. So I think that the strengths of this piece is it could be like, it's very like thought-provoking. It definitely like makes me think of things, again, like we discussed in the interpret section. And then the interaction between like the materials, like the paper and then the glass and then the stone, I think is just kind of visually engaging and kind of interesting to look at. Some areas for improvement, I might consider like adding some more like context or elements maybe outside of the bowl to like expand a more specific like narrative. And then maybe like enhancing the base a little bit and focusing maybe on background a little bit more. And then I think that like the overall impact, this like leaves a very meaningful and kind of visually appearing work. And I think it is inviting for the viewer to look at, very interesting. And then I do think that it kind of makes the audience reflect on these themes. So, yeah.